Water. One of the most necessary goods for humankind. Such an important substance made of only hydrogen and oxygen. Water is present in our daily life through our own consumption, recreation, and even our media. However, in real life, water isn't always as abundant as it seems. Poland Springs, a water company sourcing its water from springs in Maine, was founded in 1845 and since has expanded and become a leading bottled water brand. Poland Springs and other water companies are potentially good in the eyes of businesses themselves, but can this production be harmful for everyday people? For an indigenous tribe in Maine, the answer is yes. For years, the Passamokwoody Tribe located in eastern Maine, Sebaik, has been relying on water that is riddled with cancer-causing chemicals.
We've had a lot of people in Sebaik come down with cancer, different kinds of cancers. I worry about the cancer from my children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren in Sebaik. And I know when I'm visiting there, I have to use a cup of water from a jug to brush my teeth because I don't know what's in that faucet.
In Sebaik, we have unsanitary water, a bloodline contaminated with many different levels of carcinogens. That's right, carcinogens, filled with substances capable of causing cancer in living tissue. Our sacred water has been tested, probed, and analyzed by professionals and scientists to find out why we continue to have unclean, hazardous, deadly water.
Their inability to find clean water is one, due to the long-standing mistreatment of indigenous people in the U.S., and two, the privatization of Maine water, mainly by businesses like Poland Springs. How can the profit of a private business be more valued than the well-being of real lives? This is an example of a market failure because there is an inefficient distribution of goods in the free market. This graph represents the economic consequences of the misallocation of water resources in Maine. There is a negative externality created that is proportional to the production of water. A negative externality of production is defined as a negative effect due to production of a good on a third-party group. In this example, the producers are Poland Springs, and the third party is the people of the Passamokwoody Tribe. It can be seen that the pink-colored triangle points left. This is because it is a negative externality. It is clear that there is a certain misallocation of water resources in Maine. The Passamaquoddy Tribe and their allies fought for their right to clean water. Eventually, in April, our state governor, Janet Mills, signed the LD 906 bill that exempts the property of non-tribal Passamaquoddy Water District from tax by local government so that people can better afford operating costs associated with water quality upgrades. This was the only water district in Maine that had property taxes prior to the passing of the bill. It also allowed 2 pieces of Passamaquoddy land to serve as alternative water sources without state approval and allows the Passamaquoddy to regulate their own drinking water in coordination with the Environmental Protection Agency, like all other Maine tribes are able to do. It is too early to know if this action is enough to revert the market failure, but in the larger scope of things, we all should consider how, economically, to make the system better for all stakeholders and if it is possible to balance the wins and losses of our systems. The success of the Passamokwoody Tribe is a beacon of hope for Indigenous rights in the U.S. and a demonstration of potentially how to appropriately acknowledge local market failures. That's it for the news. This is Kylie Thibodeau signing off. Have a good one.